Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social. Delighted to be joined for the second time in a couple of weeks by the babyfaced assassin, the returning Shannon Courtenay. Shannon, just on your open workout, it's absolutely bloody freezing up here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I was the fool that did it in shorts.
I think you're the only one. Even all lads here now, look, Felix is doing his now. He's got hat, gloves, everything on. But yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? 'Cause it's absolutely freezing up
You know
here.
what it is? Since my operations, I always train in shorts now. I've got a weird thing. I've got to be able to see my knee. I don't know why.
Well, like a superstition.
I don't know what it is. I will always just train in shorts now. It's really weird. So then, you're not. I was like, I have to. So yeah. But I was warm in there. It's fine.
Absolutely. Well, look, it's your return. You've been out of the ring a hell of a long time. Obviously, you've had your knee problems, you're doing a bit of SAS. How relieved are you that it's finally here? With everything that went on with Conor Ben fight week.
This is fight week take 2, isn't it? So, listen, everything's happens for a reason. What's meant to be will never pass you by, and I truly believe that. So, the fight last time obviously wasn't supposed to happen. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm buzzing to be back.
It's a big show as well. I mean, Josh is fighting a mandatory who's more than game. There's other world title fights on the card. You must be pleased at the size of the bill, because when you get put on Conor Ben, Chris Eubank, it's massive, it's mega. It'd have been a big one, but you bounce from one big show to another.
Yeah, of course, it's nice to be on a big card, and do you know what? It's far away from home, so I've not got as much support as I normally would do. You know, if you put me in London, I'd do a good ticket. This time it's been hard because I'm in Leeds, but I've still got a few people coming up. But the good thing is I commentated on Warrington Martinez.
You did, yeah.
And it's my first time in Leeds, first time boxing in Leeds. The atmosphere was unbelievable, and I remember thinking to myself, I wouldn't mind fighting here one day, and here we are.
I remember you were on commentary. You did a couple of fights that night. I think you actually got a lot of praise, I think, on Twitter about your commentary. Would you want to have a dabble in that a bit more in between? Because you've seen Natasha Jonas, obviously, Ebanie does a bit. Everyone sort of seems to dabble in that side of it. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, 100%. I want to do it. I think I like talk about boxing. I study boxing, so I think it's something that I'd be good at. And I've not gone to elocution lessons for nothing, so.
Oh wow, well, you got to put them to some use, haven't you?
I mean, only because the way I used to speak, I still don't speak fantastic, but it's a lot better than it was.
No worries. Well, look, what can we expect? I think we spoke the week you said we'll see a different Shannon, a more, I don't know, less looking for the knockout, more considered approach. What can we expect? What changes are the likes of H and obviously the Boxing Bull Gym? What have they been doing with you?
H has definitely changed my style to something I enjoy a lot more. We've got a few styles now. We can chop and change, what needs to be, especially with the type of fighter that's coming towards me. Yeah. I'm not going to give too much away. You're just going to have to tune in Saturday.
Yeah. Obviously, big implications for your fight Saturday. No matter where it is in the card, whatever happens, if you get the victory, you're in line, I believe, for a world title shot, and that's now Nina Hughes. You said you want it to be Jamie Mitchell. She took the belt off me. But it is Nina Hughes. She just signed with Matchroom earlier today, long term. What's your thoughts on that? Because that was your belt that's gone astray.
Listen, obviously I wanted to fight Jamie Mitchell for the rematch because I wanted to beat the girl that beats me. But Nina won. Yeah. I know Nina. She's a mother of 2. She's a really nice girl, and she's British. So I was happy to see. Look, it's nice when nice things happen to nice people. Obviously, we're going to end up fighting, so I can't be too nice, but well done to her. Yeah,
absolutely. Another fight on the card, she's in the ring now, Shannon O'Connell. She goes against one of your old opponents, Ebanie Bridges. What do you make of that fight? Have you seen much of Shannon, and how do you think this fight will go? There's a bit of beef there as well, make it interesting.
There's a lot of beef there, and it's nice that it's a Shannon, but it's not a Shannon Courtenay beef one. Yeah. So, do you know what? For the first time, I'm excited for a press conference, so I'm just going to sit there and just watch it all unfold. No, it's nothing to do with me. You girls have it. For
you, no matter who you think will win due to styles or whatever, would you like to see Ebanie win because it makes a bigger fight for you still? Are you thinking down the line at the money fights, the title fights? Because if she took a defeat, it'd still mean it's a good fight, but it wouldn't be maybe as big.
Yeah, listen, in an ideal world, I don't want to talk about anything other than Saturday because it's so ignorant of me to overlook Gemma, and I'd be foolish. But hypothetically, in an ideal world, I beat Nina, she beats Ebanie, beats Shannon, and then we unify in what could be a huge fight. Yeah. In the words of Jerry Maguire, show me the money. And 2 belts on my shoulder would be beautiful.
Yeah, I think you'd be shown a lot of money for that fight. I think it'd be a great main event. What have you seen have you seen any sort of improvements in Ebanie? She picked up a world title since you've last fought. Have you seen any difference, any changes been with Mark Tibbs?
Yeah, 100%. I commentated on her last fight, didn't I?
Yeah.
She has improved. She was using her jab an awful lot more. So yeah, she's using the jab more. And Mark Tibbs is known for getting a nice jab out of someone. So
hopefully we get to see that fight. Because obviously you're coming back now as well, and you obviously saying yourself you're improved under H in the gym. So fingers crossed we can see that fight at some point. Look, I won't keep you too long. I am absolutely freezing, so I don't know what you must be like. Good luck for Saturday. I'll be all good, don't worry about it. Good luck on Saturday. We'll catch up in the new year.
Well, you're not actually there on Saturday, are you?
Do you know what? It's your gym mate's fault. So you've got Mick to blame for this.
Bloody Mick Conlon. Yeah. I don't blame you. Belfast is unbelievable.
No, look, Leeds atmosphere is. Yeah. Leeds and Belfast both have electric atmospheres.
Mick Conlon is a superstar in Belfast. His fight weeks are just crazy. The atmosphere is crazy. He's worked so hard this camp, and you're going to see an amazing performance from him.
Fingers crossed. Shannon, appreciate you talking to Boxing Social. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much. Thank you.